Hello and welcome back. It's Thrawn Builds. This week we're talking about all the Jedi that Lego never made and a few that they did. You see, I love the Lego group. I just honestly feel like they got the minifigures right back in 2003. The NBA minifigures, Lando Calrissian and Cloud City, they added in flesh tones, they didn't keep all the figures yellow, and they kept the pupils simple without the white glint of the eyes. That being said, I also grew up with the complete Saga games, and so I always wish Lego had made the Kit Fisto, Shaak T, Aayla Sakura, Mundi with the correct molds. So imagine my surprise when 6 years ago, maybe, I discovered Christo 7108, who made some of the Jedi in the style molds of the complete Saga, and some in his own unique style. So today we're going to be talking about all of the Jedi minifigure in my collection and how I've upgraded them for the lineup today. So Yoda, the first Lego Yoda debuted in 2002, featuring a unique rubber head and short legs in set 7103 Jedi Duel. While many might say the figure improved over time, I truly believe that's the best Lego Yoda made. I added the cape from a Jawa, but that minifigure is kind of expensive, so I honestly recommend just buying a $1 cape from Cape Madness or Cape Cantina and cutting it. Shaak T. Made in 2011, we didn't have Shaak for a long time, but she finally came out in set 7931, the T6 Jedi Shuttle. It's what I would be using if I was using the official fig, but I used the TCS rendition by Tracy Minifigs, which was a collaboration with Brick Rebellion, but it's just the design from the game files. They did a great job on the molded headpiece, and it was $50 instead of the $850 retail Christo variant. Kit Fisto. In 2007, set 7661, Jedi Starfighter with Hyperdrive Booster Ring came out, and Lego's rubber head mold for Kit Fisto came out. I loved this figure as a kid, and it's what I would use, except I do have the Christo 7108 version. So 5 to 6 years ago, this figure would have cost you $500 plus, but Christo has since re-released it, and there's quite a few versions of it, varying in retail price of $150 to $250, and resell anywhere $125 to $500, depending on the version. Koon. In 2008, set 7676 Republic Attack Gunship came out, but I like the TCS version, so I've got the Hilly version, which is, again, molded after TCS. Coleman Trevor. In 2013, set 75019, the ATTE came out. I have the Christo Sand Blue version, which is a resin cast model that's very close to the official version, but the official Coleman's great. It's just pretty expensive. Mundi. Now, Lego's made a few of these, but I believe the first one came out in 2011 in 7959, the Geonosian Starfighter. Same thing, I've got the Christo Flesh Kiadi version with the dark tan torso, and I do have a Brick Guild version with the old brown robe that's more accurate to TCS, but Lego's just never made this version, so I think this one's essential. Luminara and Dooley. 2005, set 7260, the Wookiee Catamaran. I have the TCS version by Orbital Minifigures back in the day when they were classic minifigs. It uses the official headpiece, but ironically, Lego actually made a TCS version of Luminara, but it was a light-up figure. Barris Offie. In 2010, they made Barris Offie in the Republic Swamp Speeder. A MinifigurePlug figure, though, printed by Nishi Customs is what I keep in my collection. This one is special to me because I try and collect the 2003 Tartakovsky Clone Wars figures, so Luminara and Barris are the perfect duo. Mace Windu. In 2005, set 2761, the Clone Turbo Tank, the light-up version of Mace Windu came out, and I had this first minifigure, and it was perfect. This is a Brickguildtoys figure I have, and the face was originally a Luke Skywalker print, but after printing old brown and reddish brown versions, combined with a clean Brickguild robe torso design, Mace Windu kind of came together. Aayla Sakura. 2010, set 8098, the Clone Turbo Tank, but I have the pure Christo 7108 design with a custom resin casted head, hands, and a 2-part hairpiece. The leg and hip print pretty much inspired whole other brands to reuse, remake this figure, and so there's quite a few options on the market. Anakin Skywalker. In 1999, the first Anakin came out in set 7141 with the Naboo fighter, but of course there are better Jedi versions of Anakin Skywalker. Obi-Wan and Anakin are from Orbital Minifigures in my lineup, again designed after the 2003 Tartakovsky Clone Wars figures. Anakin has an upgraded chrome gold hand to represent how it looked better in the media, and I upgraded Obi-Wan with the Brickguildtoys face print. Quinlan Voss, in 2011, set 7964, the Republic frigate. I have the version that was ideated by Bryson, designed by Fantasy Bricks, printed by Brickguildtoys though. This is a beautiful figure. It came together to knock out the previous more expensive Fisto version I had, and this figure is just perfect for a classic Quinlan. There's some sand red robe printing details, and this one was designed with some classic love. Ninkanis Tasu, I'm definitely saying that wrong, but it was a male human Jedi Knight. Brickguild made him a while ago. He appears briefly in Episode 2 Attack of the Clones as one of the Jedi on Geonosis, tossing a lightsaber to Anakin and Obi-Wan. Despite the memorable cameo, Tasu remains an extremely obscure character. I haven't really seen anyone else make this figure. Adi Galea. As of late, there is no official Adi minifigure, but there is a Stas Ali from 2013, and they are cousins. Set 75016, homing spider droid. Adi was a character in Lego Star Wars 2, which is what this figure was designed after, and then upgraded with a Brickguild Padme face. Also, as of late, I've really been enjoying building in the digital software stud.io, where you can really use any parts, colors you want, while also double checking if they actually exist. I made this Pueblo mock, this castle mock, and I've got a few more up my sleeve that I've yet to build, yet to order parts for. But if that's something you want to see the process on, maybe I can make a tutorial on. Just let me know in the comments. I plan on getting back to a weekly upload schedule, so I want to show off my cops of the week. I went to BrickCon in Seattle this last week, and I picked up this beautiful Citizen Brick pink bowling pin figure. Recently from Panda Bricks, there was this Star Killer Luke from the concept art, and recently I picked up this old dark gray Night Vision camo from Brickguildtoys, as well as a Chrome Block City droid. So that's my recent pickups. I plan on getting back to a weekly upload schedule. I've been really having more fun making these YouTube videos rather than just Instagram content, which is funny because when I really got into this, I really started out focusing on TikTok, then dove into Instagram. Now I want to get into YouTube. So if there's any mocks or specific items you'd like to see more here, let me know. Thanks. It's been Thrawn Builds.